If I can beat it all. We have to talk to I stuff. I thought the king before. Rapier, best weapon. It. Her. Yeah. For him now, I feel like I don't think he's actually needed. Gotta go talk to the king before we can do anything. King welcomes travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Yep. Just come up. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold, when darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold in the prophecy. The king, yet they stand before us with crystals. Do not dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you not rescue my daughter Sarah? Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of his majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent far north. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. You can rescue Sarah. I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me. Alright. Grab a couple levels and go kill Garland. Go ahead and save the game. And it starts. The PSP version is, let's just say it outright easy. But the version, ooh, Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse is worth a lot of XP. Right? It's hard though. Especially on a white mage. Their first level. If I remove those clothes, defense goes from 3 to 5. Yeah, better without them. Attack goes from 19 to 14. So still better off with the nunchucks now. Alright. Doing straight up attack all. In the original version of Final Fantasy, if you just told them all to attack one guy, once someone had killed him, everyone else would just attack the thought the guy used to be. I don't think they actually fixed that until Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy wrong about that though. A big change that they made to Final Fantasy PSP as opposed on one of the earlier versions is that instead of spells per day like D&D, we have MP, which makes a humongous difference how much matters. We gotta be careful in here because there are undead. Paralyze you with it. Isn't as big an issue this time. Normally, when I play this game on stream, I actually do a solo run, so I'll just kill everybody except for the guy. And then if he gets paralyzed, well, long, hard road. Because they can just chain paralyze you over and over and over again. But I'm not going to have that problem with 4 party members. Not really going to come up. Plus, our white mage can cast Dia, which will annihilate whole dead. Yeah. We really don't need many levels to beat Garland. In fact, you can pretty much just walk straight to him and fight him. Equipment around here, I think they might be on the other side though, yeah. Doors on the right side of the place are locked by the Mystic Key. You won't get the Mystic Key for an hour or after we've gone to the Elf King. Now, check the other side of for some doors that aren't locked. We get a leather helmet. Take a sword. Alright, these guys are a little bit stronger. If you look at our health, it looks like we've taken a lot of damage, but really that is just we've gained a lot of health from leveling. Really stock up on potions, back up heal. We're getting really low, people are going to die. We might need to leave. Not too awful worried because like the fighter takes a lot more to take down levels. Also, when that person's down, they're not taking their share of the XP. Well, she can potions, nope. Cut out. We'll come back. Goblins are pretty much the weak. Nothing to worry about here. All this gil that we're picking up is going to be great for buying ourselves some money. Now, staying in it in doesn't actually revive characters. Which is actually super helpful if you're doing a solo run. You don't want them constantly reviving. Case, I believe church. I think it's yeah, 40 gil. It's like Dragon Quest. You have to go to the church to revive your fallen party members. Most other Final Fantasies don't do. In fact, I don't know if any of the other Final Fantasies do that, but this one does. In the American releases of the game, the church has like the cross removed. The Japanese version had it was like a Christian church. It had the cross on it. Alright, so let's buy as many potions as we can. Hopefully still have enough left for the... Not quite. But we'll fight one fight, then we'll come back, we'll stay at the end. Got... Not only is the end going to refresh hit points, it's also going to refresh all of our MP. It's a much bigger... Actually watch out, because the cat... Fix that before he gets attacked by a goblin. Bad luck if he does. When an enemy attacks, they could attack any of the 4 party members, but they are more likely to attack the top party members than the bottom ones. So, like, the fighter right now is the most likely to attack, and the white mage is the least likely to attack. I don't know what exactly those weights are, though. I just know that it is weighted to some extent. Alright, so that's enough for us to stay at the end. Go ahead and get everybody's MP up. Then we'll go take care of Garland. No viewers tonight. I might just play all the way through this into the... I don't have anything to do in the morning. Night. Yes, I have to build a desk for my... That is one thing I have to do. yes, because it'll happen. Desk will be built. We're all excited. Alright. Ambushed by goblins. Miss. 1 hit point. 1 hit point. Oh man. That ambush. That's one thing when you're playing. If you do a solo run and you do it as the fighter, the warrior, for most non-boss enemies in the game, physical attacks just do 1 damage to you. Because the warrior has so much armor. Like, he has the best armor, and if you're solo, you get basically 4 times XP. Because the way XP works in this game is the enemies give you XP and it splits among the living party members right now. So if 3 of them are dead, the remaining person gets quadruple XP. You level up really fast, and you have the best armor in the game, so most enemies just do 1 damage. Making solo run pretty easy. The only thing you really need to worry about is later in the game you want to have some spells, especially like Temper, to increase the amount of damage you're going to put out. But there are items in the game that can cast those spells for you. There are weapons that you can invoke to cast Temper, there are potions, there are consumables that you can drink to buff yourself up. So even without any mages in the group, you can still fully buff yourself and be able to take out chaos at the end. With little to no problem. We got our leather cap. Don't know that we can get into any more of these. I know there's like a sword in one of these rooms. I don't remember. Okay, we can get into this one. Okay. The ones on the right, I know we can't get without the mist. We're not going to bother with those. We're just going to head for the boss now. The boss is just in the very center of this place. There's no maze to it or anything. It's just, you could walk right in the front door, go straight, and you do Garland in 2. We're going to go fight Garland. He doesn't have that much HP. We're going to have no trouble. We're over-leveled for Garland at this point. Which is sad, considering he's the most powerful swordsman on the entire island, and no one can even have a chance of saving. Dude. I mean, fair play to Garland, though. Garland is a big enough character that he makes it into other Final Fantasies, like 9 has Garland in it. Garland is actually the final boss of this game because is the person who becomes Chaos, and Chaos is the final full ball of wax. What did I do? Okay. Garland, the king will have no choice but to change the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. That was his great plan. Kidnap the princess and make the king give him the country to get the princess. That's how that works, but that was his plan. He had an excellent helmet to do it into. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? You really think you have what it takes to cross swords with me? Very well. He has a really high opinion of himself for being like level 3 or something. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Chilling in here with these bats. Alright, that's Garland. He's got some horns, helmet there, and a magnificent cloak, cape combo thing on there. Gonna hit him. And we'll do. Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna hit him. That's the entirety of this fight. Early days here. We're already hitting twice with our fighter. For a mighty 23 damage. He's only hitting us for 7, you'll notice. I mean, like, he has no chance of winning this. He doesn't even have that much HP. Damage that time. And he's done. So that was the first boss. And the last boss. Although he's much more impressive when he's... We'll give him that. We got some more levels. Alright, Princess Sarah. Saved you. I'm sure we'll never come back here again. Kind of the final dungeon also. You come to rescue me. I don't know how I can ever thank you. I'm Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Never know how to pronounce it. Thank you for turning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. If you can save the princess, you must be the that can save the world. Side note, when they put the PSP graphics, are those chocobo statues? Clearly there weren't chocobos in the first Final Fantasy, but those look like chocobo statues. Hear the prophecy in its entirety, if I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent far north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I'll have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals and to the world. Alright, before we leave, we gotta talk to Princess Sarah and give us a lute. It has been entrusted to the Princess of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you in your journey. The dancing girl in town knows many odd bits of information. Way too far from your path. Talking to her, she may know something that can put you back on course. Let us check. He was level 5 now. May already be at the point. Attack still goes up, but I bet he gets more attacks without them. Probably already doing more damage without the none. Gonna build that bridge. You'd think they would want to build this bridge anyways. Like, there is isolated island, and apparently you can't leave the island without the bridge. Like, why wouldn't they want the bridge? Like, why do I need to save the princess for them to... They don't have any boats either. They literally couldn't leave the island until... It's weird that they don't have boats because they do have a port that we can dock the boat at later. That's not to question these kinds of things. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. Right. Out. We get on the bridge, it's gonna play like the open. Watch, when he punches, he's gonna get hits now. Monks are just better with no weapons or armor equipped. Their attacks and their defense are based on their level. If they're not wearing, if they don't have anything equipped. Here's the opening title card. So their quest began. As the 4 warriors of light felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them, they did not even know the true significance or crystals they held in their hands. So slow. Let's go. Roll out. Gotta get to Pravica and get ourselves a boat. Fighting some pirates. The lizard. With the big hit. That was a lizard. I forgot. Fire only hits 1 person. I'm thinking of fire. Fire 2. I don't think we get that until L5. Isn't long. Save the boat. Heal our white mage. Need to really heal our white mage. Why are they attacking the white mage so much? Welcome to those of you who aren't normal. For those of you who normally are, even. I mean, got 4 viewers right now. This cave is also west of here. Not much reason to go there currently. If we went there, we would get a hint about how to open the world map. I think one potion. Later on, when we get her eyes, we're gonna have to go there. Oh, we're avoid the witches. It's coming fast and furious. This is only the first in the long, long journey we're going to take to play through the entire Final Fantasy. Every Friday from now on, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, we'll be playing Final Fantasy here on the stream. We're starting with Final Fantasy 1 tonight. Final Fantasy 1 will start Final Fantasy. See how this is going. I'm going to play through them in release order, including non-numbered. We're also going to do tactics. We're also quest. Some money. We might need to stop and get a little bit of money to buy. Definitely need. That's the most important. Not used to playing this with a full party and having to actually equip everybody. So I just pay for the most expensive guy, which is the fighter, and upgrade. Long to farm. Especially if we go ahead and take out these pirates first. Ocean, if I was any good at the tiles, the slide tile game, a lot of money just playing that once you. There's a game you can play. 15 tile slide. Do it fast enough, you get really, really good elixir. Sell for it.